A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They mark him down at the 49.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 43, here's second down and 5.
To throw is Prescott. Incomplete.
Looking for James Cook out of the backfield that time.
And it's third and 5.
And look at this defense for the Vikings.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Prescott off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
James Cook,
his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's Pacheco to begin.
And he loses the football a second time.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Now Allen going to change it up. A give right side for Pacheco.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Now this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3.
Allen off the play fake.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. He's on his way.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, "I'll take him, I'll fix him." The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, "He's yours from now on." Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. And they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
82 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The Vikings had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Second quarter now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen maybe with a free play. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Isaiah Pacheco, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cook. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. On play action, Prescott. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. Prescott to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamar Chase.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Flush to his right.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. This third down just got even more difficult. Third down at 15 after the false start. Throwing now is Allen.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over first and 10. On first and 10, Prescott. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Now the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down the 45-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
First down, Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
174 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen taking it himself, trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 65 yards.
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Into space at the 45.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Here we go 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Play action now, Prescott. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Hey, here we go 47. Kill.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Kill.
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To the air again, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Prescott. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 35. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Man, 220 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. This 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A handoff now for Pacheco. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. And they try with Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a throw here to his running back. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. He will find his man Chase complete. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. This is Pacheco. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a run with Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Pacheco once again. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get it inside the 35. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. And they'll run with Pacheco. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Allen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
For the field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Hey, kill. 47.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On play action, Prescott. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go, get out there. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Hey, kill. Gun. Here's a bonus 54 right here. Here's a bonus 54. Hey, kill. 47. Here's a 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So it's a win here for the Lions.